Hey guys, it's Dom here, and today we have a Singleton requested deck, and I decided I'd probably make a Guildsworn one because it's one that I've wanted to make for a little bit now, and it's got a lot of cards which are low cost, so you could actually run stuff like Tullius's Conscription. I do in this deck, but didn't really get to find much of a use for it, because I found that by turn 12 I was either completely dominating, or I'd completely lost the game before that. But there's a lot of different cards in this deck, obviously, as it's a Singleton deck. But the main focus of it is having a good amount of draw power, making the most out of the fact that you've got a Singleton deck, so you need to run Set's Masterwork, Maroki, and Siege of Stros Mackay, and we've got plenty of cards which are items and supports, so we can run Siege while getting off every single effect, which is really nice. And sometimes we draw these cards early, and then we get to kind of have a few wacky effects, like with Mundus Stone, so we get loads of random keywords. It's always pretty funny, and it's just nice to have something like that. And we've got quite a few different legendaries which I like from each of these kind of factions. None of them really work too well together, but on their own they are still pretty strong. So anyway, I've got 3 games here to show you today. I hope you really enjoy. If you do, please subscribe because it massively helps out the channel. Right, so this is game 1. We're up against a singular agility deck. Singleton versus singular. Interesting, nice. So we've got an alright-ish hand. We'll get rid of Winter's Grasp and Gavel because we don't need multiple items. Speaking of multiple items, here comes an Ancestor's Battle Axe. That's not going to get used. Plunder's going to be good though. Just means we get a bit more draw power.
Bright moons light your path.
Well,
Always got to say hi back. It's the way of being polite. And we might as well just hit them with Shadowmere. I know we miss out on 1 health there from going Shadowmere then Broom and Profiteer, but I'm not too fast. I mean, Shadowmere's dead anyway now. But it does mean we've got rid of 1 slight removal card, so when we do drop Profiteer, it's a bit safer. No reason not to plunder there, because they've got nothing on the board, which will make us want to speed up our pace. Okay, so Courier. Yeah, we can put Profiteer down in that lane safely. And then if, obviously, Profiteer destroys the Courier, it'll be wounded, so the Daedroth will get draw power. Never mind, it's dead. So they've only really got 1 strength on the board, but we get Shadowmere again. You know, just play that. Easy way of getting around, and then we've got a wounded unit for next turn for Daedroth. Mad that we've already got Shadowmere twice. Okay, never mind again, we're not keeping these wounded units for long. Don't really need to ward Crafter at the moment. We can play it a bit slow for a turn. You know what, should we? Yeah, we should probably get something on the board. Just have a bit of safety. Spoils of War is excellent, because that means it's just extra draw power in a faction that we usually wouldn't be able to get. So we're probably going to grappling hook that bat, so Wardcrafter can destroy it. And we might as well summon 5th Legion Trainer in the Shadow Lane. Just means that when we start to summon units, we can kind of have them buffed a bit.
It's time to act. I do love a good fight.
Right, that's got to be painful when you've got singular attribute and you don't get the top deck bonus. Unfortunate, but we finally get a chance to use Daedroth. We might as well trade there. And do we have a guard? No, we don't, so that trainer's pretty much gone. We might as well just stop that from summoning something when it's destroyed. I'm tempted to give Bone Armor to my Legate just so they stay alive. Yeah, go on then. I mean, it's only going to get 2 extra health, but that's enough to survive an onslaught. And we'll give it a trusty sword just so it can fight back and destroy the unit if it gets attacked.
Entertain me.
I'm kind of hoping they destroy a rune now just because we got Maroki in hand. Speaking of which, that works perfectly. We'll wait till a better time to summon him, I think.
They missed their shot.
I think this time we can just slam face. Get off the Spoils of War. into Set's Masterwork. I mean, we're just hoping they don't have a Dismantle in hand. Yeah, you know, we'll break the rune again and just Merchant's Camel. Thin a bit of our deck out. And we'll probably take, I'm thinking, maybe either Mace of Encumbrance or Stormcloak Camp. I mean, Shackle's nice, but then just the deal 2 damage to your opponent is also quite good, so we'll take that. Although the Wax Wayne Khajiit does give us draw power and guard, we look like we're in, you know, a good position and don't really need either of them. I mean, I guess they didn't have a Dismantle, but that's also quite bad still. We'll kill that. Just in case they have Unsummon. Stormcloak Camp might as well because we've destroyed something this turn, and no harm in Maroki. There we go. Get a rune back.
Quench your thirst, friend.
I mean, that lethal's not too much of an issue. And another Dra. Or Drow, however you want to say it. Imagine if we weren't running supports. They would have just been bricks. Elusive Schemer into another support. Okay. I mean, we only run like 4 in this deck, so hopefully we don't draw them all. Nest of Vipers. Very good, but at the same time, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Vanus Galarian's really good for us, for the sake of expertise, and we have now drawn every single supporting deck.
I have many important things.
Let's get rid of a Viper, and we can't really do much else because our Masterwork got destroyed.
I will not waste words on one so ugly.
Always courtesy first.
Lots of lethal on board. Another Shadowmere, Jesus Christ. Right, I think Shadowmere saved the day yet again. This game was clutched by a horse. Cheers, Lloyds, you done us a big favour. Right, on to game 2. We're up against Daggerfall Covenant. Yeah, we'll get rid of Shrieking Harpy because it's a prophecy. The other 2 are fine, though. Siege of Strosmakai. We got it in hand. So we have got 1 Singleton card at least, which means, you know, running this isn't completely bad. Just there's not much wrong with Singleton. I mean, it's a bit annoying for consistency, and does mean you just have to run a lot of cards which are just good but don't have much combo power. Because if you try and make a big combo of 75 cards, it's very difficult. And I guess you could make an item Singleton.
Imbecile.
We'll Flame Atronac next turn to try and kill their blacksmith.
I'll pound you into oblivion.
And we'll hit face again. No point in not doing that. I mean, if it does take too long to kill this blacksmith, we do have Arcano. Or we have Hlalu Sharpshooter for next turn as well. Although Piercing Twilight could be quite good to get rid of that Fell the Mighty. Just because, I mean, we got things like Aspect of Hircine in hand. So, yeah, getting him off multiple times with charge is pretty deadly. And we'll get rid of Hyrox Summoner in the graveyard. Consume that to give our very weird corpse defiling dude, you know, a bit more power.
Watch yourself now.
They're going to hide behind that ward, or are they going to break it attacking? They're probably going to attack now. Yeah. Hlalu Sharpshooter's now looking quite good because it has got an item as well. I need to remember it's got plot, so play this the correct way. There we go. Now we got quite a few units. Hopefully we can try and destroy one of these guys. Yeah, so just as soon as we get to next turn, we need to get rid of their blacksmiths. Just means that their item deck's a bit worse.
Watch yourself now.
Another wardcrafter, okay. I mean, that's fine. We can still get rid of both of them next turn.
Don't underestimate me.
Get a few items of our own here. Might as well Tome of Alteration because it adds draw power. Do that trade. And, well, we do have Arcano to do a lot of damage through their wardcrafter, but that seems like a bit of a waste, to be honest. It might just be best to kind of wait a turn almost.
Let's take care of business.
I mean, I guess that's a better target in a way.
My own hands.
And the fact that they are hitting face quite a bit, we don't want to get just outsped. Nearly went with Feasting Hunger, but then that would have made destroying the other unit a bit of a mistake. That works fine, what we just done here. We can Aspect of Hersey next turn if we wanted to, or we could use a few items and Feasting Hunger, depending on how many units they put down this turn. Or how I'm feeling. Dagger's not got the best of keywords, so that's fine with us.
We'll see about
Right, I guess
this.
hit face a couple times. Start to kind of be a threat to them, and you know, we might as well Feasting Hunger. Get a bit of defense on. And that's really all we want to do. We can siege Stros Mackay next turn. I mean, that's not really an issue for us, to be honest. That could be an issue. We'll siege Stros Mackay and just see what happens. Defense, that works. That also helps massively. That's good. And again, stating the obvious, that's really good. I mean, we don't win it this turn. I mean, with the dagger we can take them down to 2 health, but we can Vanis Galarian and kill them next turn, to be honest. Oh, hello to you too at the very end of the game. Good person. At least they got their manners, that's all that matters.
Ready to fight.
Yeah, I can't really be bothered to destroy these guards, so we'll just do it the old Vanis way. Give him a dagger. And we'll see what we get from Moment of Clarity as well, just because, you know, be cool. It's interesting to see that you can deal 3 damage to yourself with his effect. But that doesn't really matter, we'll move on to the final game now. Right, here we go against a mage. Always hit the soul gem for good luck. Except the times where I don't, because that's effort. We'll get rid of the prophecies. Sivkin Chandler just doesn't seem too necessary. I'm hoping they're not running Dismantle, just so we can keep our masterwork. Got some cool rune breakers in hand, or one card that breaks runes, another that makes the most out of having broken runes, so that's cool. We've got 2 wacky supports in hand. Hopefully we can get them both off. Into a Dragonfire Wizard. Nice. I'm actually yet to see someone play this card. I mean, I know what it does. It's just... yeah, it's weird to see someone actually play it. I guess we should just Knight of the Hour next turn. I don't want to play it too slow and go with another support. We got Solitude Stalwart as well. I'll get that down now just so it can try and remove units. I know it could have got a good keyword from Understone, but I'm not that fast.
Be gone!
The thing is, if you keep that unit alive long enough, Flame Lash is ridiculous. Okay, I don't want to be that person, but that was not flame, that was lightning. That effect was just no. I'm disappointed. I will be honest. So let's get down Lyris now and see if we can destroy a rune. It's probably going to get Piercing Javelin. Let's be real. I mean, at least it has a nice art. Yeah, we can Zivkin channel him, but we can also Munderstone this turn. I mean, hopefully he gets charge or guard. You know, I mean, Rally is probably not the best in that scenario. I mean, Regenerate's probably worse. So, we can be okay with it.
Death to the enemy.
So many purses, so little.
I'm dreading to think what they just grabbed. Honestly. And Dres Renegade. You know what? I like to say I'm a man of gambling. So let's just hope we get lethal. Oh my goodness, we did. Oh, that must hurt for them. To be honest, that would probably make me rage quit if I saw that. What, like a 1 in 8 chance or something? And then not to get the Thief of Dreams. Poor person. Still haven't broken a rune yet, which is a bit annoying. Blood Dragon's good. We can get him down and start causing a bit of havoc, maybe. Well, that is when he actually, you know, gets to attack. Oh, for goodness sake. They've just arrested a dragon. Imagine that being, like, you show up in prison one day and there's just a dragon in the cell next to you. Like, you gotta wonder how he got in there. Oh, I guess we just give this Chatter Battle Axe. We can cast into time as well. Get rid of the prison ship. And then kill the Thief of Dreams. Or go for face, break a rune, and have our Crusader start doing stuff. Okay. Lots of shackled units and Dres Renegade, of course. Should have realised their deck had them. Oh, they've already played one.
Have to do better than that to trick me.
I mean, Moment of Clarity is a bit of a meme in hand, but we do love a good meme on the channel. So let's get Pointy Wall of Spikes down the field lane. Divine Fervour, might as well buff up some units. Let's just see what we get the options of. I mean, or is it worth leaving that to another turn? Now we can Moment of Clarity this turn. Oh yeah, we have to go for Dres Renegade, I forgot. Everything else is immune to Shackle. Okay, I think I know what I'm going with. Let's get our Blood Dragon back. I mean, they can steal it all they want, but I'm just going to steal it back. However, I think there might be a better steal target coming up very shortly. Yeah, that's mine. That's mine now. Cool card, bro. I'm taking it. If we win with their card, surely it's just going to make them livid. Just nabbing a 10-10 with Drain. I mean, we are actually kind of low on health. I say it now that we dropped below half. Well, I mean, they've got a good setup here. We'll get rid of our Blood Dragon that they nabbed from us a while ago. Get down our Adepts to guard. We might as well just play everything here, really. I mean, they've already played one Ice Storm. Probability would dictate they don't have a second. I mean, I'll keep the Mace, actually, just in case some big play happens next turn. I mean, I doubt they're going to play anything like Alduin, because they can't. But you never know. I mean, the Piercing Javelin got a decent target. 6/6 with Regenerate, but that ship's not going to last much longer. Yeah, then Pointy Wall and finish with their own card. Right, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I certainly have. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.